But yeah, chat's just like, yeah, Disturbance on his late. It's like, how do they know this?
And we are live, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to well, about to call it freaking Florida Man Friday, but that's the old school. No, it's the Friday night community quiz, and boy, oh boy, do we have a good one for you guys tonight. Let me just quickly change that over to the live chat. So, first question of the evening was who was late, and a whopping 58% of you said Disturbing.
It was me indeed.
Chat
bad.
is always right.
Yes, chat is always right. Yeah, you were right. But don't worry. Look, guys, it was technical issues. And speaking of which, I can see the live chat. Remember last week we had an issue where we couldn't see that. So yeah, how is everyone doing in the chat? I hope you're having a great evening. Let me just see who we've got here at the moment. We have got VP, we've got Agape, Marina Bilotta. Hey, Shrouded, there you are. Zombie Death, Not Moriarty, Mr. Gently Benevolent, Janet's here, Mima is here with those pineapple emojis. Get them out. James, you're here. Katiana, Wholesome Chicken Wrangler. We've got so many people here tonight, and I wonder why that is. Well, I said this is going to be a big stream tonight, and I hope I'm not wrong, because joining me, we have two very special guests. One who is back for another quiz, one who is here for the very first time. Shrouded, good evening. How are you doing?
Hello. Right.
You've got to do your intro.
No, I don't.
Okay, no.
Please,
mate. Honestly, I saw your community post, and I had some people saying like the old, like your one. Then they were using Disturbance one, and I just felt like going, "Hello, and welcome to the channel," because that's my one for the guys who aren't here, so who are here for the first time. Nice. But how are you doing, mate? You're all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. Oh, my dog's been sick this week, so I've just had a week of looking after my ill dog. She's been in for some surgery, so she's got the cone of shame on, and she's just not looking happy. So that's been my week.
Oh, bless you, man. Well, I hope the dog gets better. So, what breed is the dog?
I don't know. Some Romanian thing. It's like a mixture of something.
Oh, okay.
She looks a bit like a sort of sheepdog type of thing, but no idea.
Yeah, like me, mate. I grew up with dogs, but I'm awful at naming the breeds. Like, it could be the easiest one. It could be the most simple one, and I wouldn't know. Oh, bless you.
No,
but yeah.
I don't know. She's a rescue, and we don't know what breed she is. She looks like a mixture of all sorts of things. She probably
nice.
just got... It's probably a combination of different street dogs of some sort. But
sweet. Sweet, man. Nice one. And we couldn't let the guys do the quizzes alone, because it would be unfair to potentially embarrass them with low points. So I thought we'd get the regular guys in to help them out. And teaming up with Shrouded this evening is regular guest and friend of both of us. It's Proper Horror Show. How are you doing this evening? You all right?
I'm absolutely grand. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we did so darn well last week.
You did.
It's onwards and upwards, right?
You did indeed. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, like you say, the only way is up. Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything new on the horizon for your content? Because we've got a lot of new friends here. Let's why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Oh, go on. I'll get the old chills out. Okay, I am working hard at the moment. I've got a absolutely horrific film. I could not believe how bad it was. The Craft Legacy. I'm giving that the Mauler treatment, the long man drubbing. It's going to get savaged. But there is so much wrong with that film. It is going to take me a while to get it out. But if you're keen for content, I also covered Jordan Peele's Get Out, a mere 5 years too late. But I do feel I have got an interest. Oh my gosh, 69 in the chat.
Yo, nice.
Nice.
You
did it, chat. Well done. Yeah. You did it.
I got a video out on Jordan Peele's Get Out. There was a lot of controversy over that film. Basically, 2 points of view, and I like to feel I had something a bit new to say, a bit sensitive, and a bit more insightful. So yeah, if you want to see that sort of thing, if you like horror movies, check my channel out. I'll leave it there.
Excellent stuff, brilliant. And on to the other team now. Here for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, and I know a lot of you have come here to see both Shrouded and the other chap. So let's introduce him. Disturbing, how are you?
Hello, I'm very good, thank you. I do have a bit of a cough. I'm really sorry if I start coughing.
No, that's all right, mate.
So
No problem at all.
I'm trying to hold it in.
Oh, bless you. Don't worry.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, mate. It's been a hell of a week for me at work. I've had no time to get on with my work, with my project that I'm working on. But yeah, it's lots of fun. I saw your live stream, your AMA, the other night. 500,000.
Oh yeah,
Nice one, man.
yeah, mine's
Congratulations on
crazy. Yeah, thank you very much.
that. Yeah. Oh, so I'm just knocking my microphone. But for anyone who might not know, Disturbing is also a true crime creator who look at the sort of like the darker side of true crime. You find some real, I want to say gems, but
They're quite bad, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're quite dark.
Yeah.
Saying that though, Shrouded Hands latest video made me squirm. That one was awful. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I will. In fact, I actually DM'd you after that one, Shroud, and I was like, dude, where did you find this?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was brutal. Cutting out the testicle and eating it, that made me feel sick. Like, Jesus Christ. That's up there with one of the worst, that one.
I was going to ask if it's worse than the performance art one, but yeah, it sounds like it. Cracky.
Yeah, really bad.
I see we've got Bizarre Bazaar in the chat, and I just want to mention, right, I didn't actually realise this until I'd invited you both on, but there seems to be a bit of a rumour in the community that you, that Shrouded, Disturbing and Bizarre Bazaar are the same person.
Yeah.
And
maybe we are.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe I'm lying to you and I only have one of you here and you are all three.
Can I ask you though, how often do you get it? Because for me, it's genuinely like a daily basis. I get one comment saying like, I even had one person saying, I subscribe to all three of your channels, and I'm like, I've only really got two, so which ones are there? And they're like, well, Shrouded Hand, Disturbing and Disturbing History, and I'm like, all right, okay, yeah, and that happens all the time, all the time.
Yeah, I get that, but I just get people saying that I sound like it just seems to be that people can't distinguish like the English accents apart, or just like anywhere sort of in this part of the world. I get people saying I sound like Jim Browning, who's like got a completely different accent. It's like, can people just not tell these different voices apart? I don't know.
You think that's bad? People always think that I'm Scottish. It's like, you've not heard fucking Scottish people if you think I'm Scottish, mate.
I get Scottish as well, actually, but I'm from like the north of England, so I guess there's a hint.
Oh, same, man. That's what I mean.
Like,
that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Funny, my granddad's from Newcastle, so I think I've picked up a twang of Geordie. So I think that's what I think. To be fair, I think it is kind of similar, a little bit. Like the Scottish and Geordie, I can understand why people get confused. To be fair,
the Geordies are slowly invading Crime Guys streams.
Man,
I'm from
we will consume the channel.
Do you know what? I'm a very welcoming channel. I welcome people from all walks of life. I just want to quickly shout out Disturbance Mod Crew for $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, S. Robson.
Oh, that's cool.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Well, teaming up with Disturbing this evening, we've got regular panel member Mergoot.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
Cold.
Cold.
It's only negative 10°C here, so I'm sitting out in my patio studio and just kind of freezing my feet off, to be polite.
Yeah, has been pretty chilly for you, isn't it?
I'm used to it in January, not November, not pre-Thanksgiving. So, no, things are going well. So you may hear me sniffling.
Well, there seems to be a bit of that going around at the moment, in that right, Disturbing?
Oh, indeed.
My wife actually, she's ill. I'm getting a couple of questions about how this is going to work. We will go through the rules, but this is more of a sort of a general, excuse me, see, told you, a bit of a general knowledge type quiz, but the questions have all been sort of curated by myself. There are a couple of crime themed questions in there as well, but it's a bit of a mixture, really. It's a bit of a laid back approach, but I do like Shrouded in Disturbing. I do true crime content as well. Last one I released was actually about the Lululemon murder that took place a few years back, but I kind of sort of go sort of like to and fro from all sorts of different cases. Like I think my earliest case was from like the 1920s ranging up to only just a couple of years ago, but yeah, that's a little bit what I do. And just lastly, before we move on to the quiz, Denzil is going to normally will be on the panel competing, but tonight he's actually going to help me out and be my co-host tonight. So Denzil, how you doing?
What up? I hear people here struggle with just a 2-hour stream, so I'm about to walk in here and be like, right, what's up? I'm the stream veteran. I can talk non-stop for about 24 hours straight.
I can handle it, but yeah, I would say I try and keep these to about an hour usually, but it's failed every week we've done these. The last one was an hour and 45 minutes, I think. Frank Volti, I'm going to butcher your surname, sorry. Voltwis, €6 super chat. Cheers, thank you, man. No, thank you. Right, so very quickly, just before we move on to the quiz, there's one thing I want to announce. Now, for those who haven't been haven't been in the previous streams, one of the things that we try and achieve here is to get my stream demonetized. Not intentionally, but just because it just seems to happen. Now, last week it got demonetized. It got remonetized after 12 hours, and then YouTube decided to put it under manual review again. And I asked YouTube, "Hey, what's going on?" And they said, "Oh, this sort of thing happens." But I can confirm, boys, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, we did it. We made it official. YouTube hate community quizzes.
I did point out that it very well may have been me rattling off like a machine gun every single rude location name in England.
I think we might have all had a role to play in that. And Lucy, thank you for the $1.99 super chat as well. Hello, and welcome to my channel. Shall we move on to the quiz now? Let's move on to the quiz. Right.
Let's go for it.
You might want to have you might want to have the stream up your side as well, guys, if you want to see the streams. But yeah, it's a special tonight. It is Shrouded Hand versus Disturbing. Which side are you guys on tonight, chat? Well, you should be on your own side because as you probably see, there are 3 scores up on there. But here are the rules of the game. So, the game consists of 3 teams, and there are 21 questions in total. Each team takes turns in answering questions. There are 4 possible answers for each question presented. The panel will have 2 minutes to answer the questions. But for you guys in the chat, because there's a bit of latency between what you see and what I say, you'll get an extra 20 seconds to answer your questions. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, and the team with the most points at the end wins. And thank you very much for the $4.99, Marina. Really appreciate that. Thank you. And during the game, should a team answer any question wrong, the question then moves to the next team to guess. If they guess correctly, the point is awarded to them. If they guess wrong, then the last team has a chance at winning the point. If there is a tie break for first place at the end of the quiz, a tie break question will be asked to determine the winner. Now, with you guys in the chat, how we do it is when it's your question, we'll put it up for a poll, and then you get to vote on what you think the answer is. We had a couple of instances last week where answers tied for the one selected. So if we get anything like that again tonight, I will pick one of you from the crowd to give me a final answer. All right, let's go. So, question 1. This is for Team Shrouded. Okay. Canadian jewellery company Trinkets by Amanda are not like other jewellery companies in that they source what kind of materials to make their items. Is it A?
Oh, come on.
Cow's milk and poop? Is it B, goat's milk and urine? Is it C, breast milk and semen? Or is it D, horse milk and vomit? Your 2 minutes starts now.
How is this the opening one?
Well, he's already told you what the goal of this this stream is. By the way,
Big yellow seal.
on a side point, Crime Guy, we really need to talk about you getting your reactive images up.
My reactive images.
Yeah, so people can see who's talking.
Oh, geez. Ghost 12, $20 Australian. Thank you. And I love the image you put on there. Gold. It's the World Cup this weekend. There might be a couple of football-themed questions in here. You have to wait and see. So, minute 21, guys. What are you thinking?
Right. What do you think? I can't decide.
I don't know, Shrouded. Have you ever bought a milk-based bit of jewellery?
No,
I've
I'm
always
guessing.
found the milk ones to be duds, to be honest.
Oh, my life.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, immediately you guys now know what horror show's rule on this group is. It's just...
I'm going towards C. I don't know why.
I
It's
can
just,
see it.
I've actually got a perfume that's scented. C.
Oh!
It's milk. It's called Magnifique Secretions. Look it up.
Oh,
wow.
That's what it smells like.
God.
Dear God, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know you shot it.
And I don't know why I'm being drawn to that answer, but it just seems like the kind of weird thing that someone would do.
I can see the human element, the consistency. You know, I'm not saying there's an unpleasant consistency in the cow's milk and poop, but there's like the human element, if you will, to see. Let's go with C. How about that?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Final
Right.
answer is why, but we'll go with C.
It is the correct answer. Well done.
Hey!
There you go. Right, let's give you a point on
Be
the
honest,
board.
Shrouded, do you own one?
I would if I had the money.
Right, let's move on to question 2. Denzel, take it away, my friend.
Righty-ho. So Marvel last week released the long-awaited dumpster fire that was Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. But how much did that movie make in its opening weekend in the US and Canada? Was it A, 170 million, B, 180 million, C, 190 million, or D, $200 million?
2 minutes starts now.
Ooh, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's gonna make me break out the die before.
Oh yeah,
they're all pretty similar as well. It's definitely done good because like the last one did really well, so I'm guessing they all kind of did pretty decently.
Actually, I've heard the opposite. I've heard that a lot of people are not a fan of this compared to the original.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's dog shit. Yeah, dog shit. Yeah, everyone says.
Well,
terrible.
not even that. But people go and watch dog shit. But like, apparently, even the people who liked the first one really don't like it.
No way. Shit. Yeah, I've kind of clocked out of Marvel a long time ago. It kind of like it's lost its.
I've been trying to enjoy some of their content, but I just avoid the ones that I don't care about, really.
Yeah, innit? Yeah. I don't know. They all sound pretty. What do you think, fellow teammate?
I'm rolling a die.
So for those,
the sacred die has not been wrong yet.
It was wrong once last week.
Last week for the first time in a long time.
Law.
Yeah. Mogu, give Disturbing the law on the die.
Okay. I get perplexed or have no clue, and I break out rolladie.net and roll a d4 or d3, whatever it calls for, and it's right about 4 out of 5 times.
Oh wow! Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go for that then, man. Yeah, I was gonna say like either. I was gonna say a C or D. That was what I was gonna say. What would you say? Go on, let's do the dice. Let's do the dice. Go on, let's go.
It's saying A, 170 million.
You going for A?
Let's go.
Is that your final
Let's go
answer?
with A. Yeah.
Right, it's not the correct answer.
Right,
Oh,
so
okay.
Which means it's going to chat.
it's going to chat. So chat, you have a choice between. What did you say? You went
They
A.
said A, so we're
So-
on B, C, or D.
B, C, or D.
Yeah.
That's your choice. Okay, I'm just going to get the poll up now.
I can see chat is raring to go on
Go.
this one.
Right,
Chat is very much of an opinion.
B, C, or D. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've just broke 100 viewers on here. Well done.
Woo!
Thank you. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the channel. So the die failed again.
Can you see the poll? Because I can't.
In
think-
fairness,
I think I
did the
accidentally
die
paused it for
fail,
myself.
or does Murgoot need to work on his clicking technique?
Ah,
Mm.
maybe.
Maybe you weren't well.
Either
warmed up,
or.
you
Well,
know?
Given the temperature it is outside, mate, you probably needed to rub your hands a little bit more before.
There you go. Yeah.
Putting on a glove now.
That's it.
Look. I've been reliably told to sit on your hands for about a minute beforehand.
Ah, yeah,
I'm
the strange
sitting on my
ones.
hands.
I've got some
Well, disappear.
interesting numbers to go over whenever we get the correct answer here. So
it's saying we've got 93 viewers and 41 votes in the chat. Keep going, guys. Keep going, guys. Just over a minute now. If the
while we
vote count,
wait
what is
yeah.
that? What is a phrenogamy? What is that Mr. Gently Benevolent
Ah,
mentioning there? What
Mr.
does that
Gently
mean?
Benevolent, you're in the chat. I know you are. Phrenogamy or whatever it's called. It's the analyzing of like the fate, not the face,
The
but like
facial
that.
features.
Yeah.
Phrenology.
Yeah, he always calls it when he sees like the sussy
Dishonest
image.
chin.
Phrenology, that's it. Thanks, Bilbo. Yeah, the dishonest chin. That's exactly what he pulls up on.
Sure, I watched a stream about that
He's
once.
drastically misspelled it from what I can tell.
Phrenology. That's
It's
Oh,
a
phrenology is the
wonderful
one of the
pun.
brain, isn't
Do
it? Like
not
where it like
worry.
maps the brain.
Right,
Yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
the
lumps-
lumps,
lumps on the
on
head.
skull.
Oh yeah, do what
Yeah,
Lima says,
when-
guys. If you're
Chat,
already
when
here,
are you
smash the like
voting?
button.
When I googled phrenogamy, it was coming up with phrenectomy, which
Oh.
was the removal of part of the body.
No.
Which parts? Do I
Right.
want to ask? Or...
Let's close that poll down. What have chat said? Let's see what chat have said. Oh, here we go. Can you snatch a point from Disturbing and Murgoot?
Apparently,
Let's have a look.
it's a part of like the lip or the tongue.
Right.
Oh.
All right.
Yes.
Denzil, the chat. Okay, 19% have said B, 30% have said C, and 50% have said D. Were they right?
I'm afraid that D is the incorrect answer.
So it moves to Shrouded and Show. All right.
So you have 180 million or 190 million.
Go.
What is your opinion?
How much did it cost to make?
I don't
I heard
know.
it was
250.
Was it?
It
Bear in mind,
just-
this is only-
250
bear in mind
with
this is-
250 advertising.
Bear in mind, this is only the opening weekend.
Yeah, I suppose so. I just heard it was a flop, but I mean, I don't really.
Shall we?
I will be able to
think it's
comment
more-
on this once we actually get the answer.
Yeah.
Because I
okay.
have figures, but I don't know depending on Crime Guy how much like surrounding information he wants me to give out. So I'm going to just be quiet and we'll talk numbers once we
Right.
get an actual
Right.
answer from you guys.
I'm inclined to lowball it
Yeah.
because I heard it didn't meet projections, and the
Mhm.
projections had been lowered. I'm nicking all of this from Critical Drinker. So how about
your
we
boy.
lowball it?
Okay.
So you're going
What
to
are you thinking?
180.
That's what I was going to as well.
Sweet.
I mean, originally I thought it was going to be A, but that's not right. So yeah.
Okay, so going once, going twice.
B,
You're answering
Final
B.
answer.
B is the correct
Yeah.
answer.
Hey, there you
Sweet.
go.
However,
Ah,
I've got to
Team
say,
Shrouded.
I've got
Nailing
to
it.
say, to call that a flop is really going harsh against it. The original Black Panther only made, I say only, I mean in comparison, made 200 grand at the 200 million at the opening weekend. So it's only a little bit underneath the originals.
I was going to say 200 grand
I
opening
mean-
weekend would be awful. Especially.
I mean, I'm not
Well, again,
wanting to derail the stream, but cast your minds back to Wild Wild West in 1999.
Oh my
I
god.
try not to think about that movie, to be honest.
It was a good movie. I remember
that
watching
had
that at cinema.
100 million budget. It had about a 90 million opening weekend, but it's just the ratio of opening weekend to budget that got it, labeled a flop. But realistically, Will Smith and his massive mechanical spiders really did very well.
Yeah, it seems 200 million appears to be the average for Avengers movies, or like the sort of like the standalone movies budgets. They haven't announced Wakanda Forever's production budget yet, but the original Black Panther was 200 million. Yeah, they made 200 million on the opening weekend, and went on to be the third most valuable domestic MCU product, right behind Endgame and No Way Home. It actually beat Infinity War.
There we go.
Not worldwide. Worldwide, it got knocked down a few pegs by Age of Ultron, of all movies.
Oh wow.
Which is one of my favorites, actually. A lot of people give Age of Ultron a lot of rap, but I quite like it. But no, Wakanda Forever's done, like, for its open weekend, it's done decently. It's beaten a lot of other movies out. So we'll see as time goes on how the worldwide stuff.
Astro Sky in the chat, Shrouded, he wants you to do a little dance.
Oh boy.
Okay, I am right now.
Okay. All right, chat, you're up now. Question 3. This week, Jeff Bezos awarded Dolly Parton how much as part of his Bezos Courage and Civility Award program? Was it A, $70 million? Was it B, 80 million? Was it C, 90 million? Or was it D, 100 million? Vote now, vote loud, vote proud. 2 minutes and 20. Rightio. So, can Team Chat get some points on the board after they failed to steal the points from Disturbing? Or will one of the other teams get the opportunity to steal? What image did you use there, Shrouded, for that post? Is that a little heart?
Yeah, I don't know. I just went into the emojis and it came up.
Oh, okay.
Got these little got this.
It's a cutie.
A few in. There you go, look.
That's really cute.
Good.
That's almost too cute.
I don't know why they're there. There's a pink poop. I'll put that in as well.
Why is that? Oh, brilliant. I won't ask what you guys are thinking because you might get the chance to steal.
So, for people who don't know, the Courage and Civility Award is something Jeff Bezos has started doing for the last few years. He started last year, and last year it was given to Van Jones and Jose Andres. Huh?
You said Van Jones got it last year?
Yes.
Huh.
And it is accompanied by a certain amount of money, which is actually not for them to keep. It is meant for them to distribute to charities, apparently, according to this.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Some of the guys are now sending out the pink poop emojis. That's brilliant.
Oh, boy.
Hang on, what's that pink one, Aaron Linford? What's he done there?
What is that? That's a good point. I don't know.
There's some odd emojis now coming out of YouTube.
But yeah, apparently Van Jones has been. Let me have a look. Because I found an article that talks about what Van Jones has been doing with his money.
Spending it.
Well, yes, but on what? That's the question.
Who knows?
Apparently, Van Jones has not yet announced plans for the funds. Apparently, they get 10 years to give it out to charities. Essentially, is the agreement. It's very interesting.
Let's close that poll down. Just before we look at the answers, I just want to point out we just got a £5 super chat from Mr. Gently Benevolent. Thank you very much, mate. He wants to take issue with Den's disgraceful accusation that phrenogamy, the science of assessing friendness, is at all like with that discounted theory.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Gently Benevolent, but I'll give you exactly what my English teachers would say to me when I would write essays, and that is define your terms.
Right, guys, we got it. Right, 10% have said C. 20% have said B, but tied at 34% is A and D. So you know what that means? We're going to have to pick somebody in the chat to give the answer. Right, let's go through.
Gotta be Marina.
Yeah,
Marina, give Team Chat the strongest chance.
Come on then, Marina. A or D?
It says D there.
Just going to wait. Marina says D. I can confirm Marina saved the point. It was D, $100 million.
It's wild, isn't it?
It is a lot of money.
Apparently, Jeff Bezos has been massively criticized because he basically gave the awardees basically no notice. That he's just like, right, I'm just going to drop $100 million in your pocket to spend on charities. Enjoy.
Nice. Well, right, all right, boys, time to set up some charities. Let's go.
Well, indeed.
Right, should we move on to question 4 then? This is we're back to Team Shrouded and Horror Show.
Indeed. Let's get a move on. So, just a little under a week ago, the media has been issuing warnings that there are concerns over the rise of what Victorian-era disease? Is it A, tuberculosis, B, measles, C, scarlet fever, or D, smallpox? Your time starts now.
I don't know about you. Consumption is my favourite disease of that era. And sad it's not getting a showing.
Well, I will admit,
retro now. It's cool again.
I will admit the modern day is full of consumption. Haha. You're not the only one who can tell jokes, Horror Show.
Measles I don't think of as a Victorian era disease so much as a you can get that now, can't you? I'm sure kids used to get that when I was a kid.
I've got a feeling it's TB or smallpox, and I'm very torn between those two.
Yeah, I was going towards TB.
I'm mildly distracted by no yes no in the chat with the Ricardo Milos avatar.
By the way, the constant reference to the abbreviation TB, I just want to give a rest in peace to Mr. Total Biscuit. I always remember him when people talk about tuberculosis. It's really sad.
I've just noticed there's a social distancing emoji.
Is that?
Yeah, it's this.
Oh my god, there is.
If there's some Victorian era diseases going around.
There you go. Oh, look, everyone's social distancing.
TB? How about TB?
Yeah, let's go TB, I reckon.
Are they right?
I'm afraid TB is not the correct answer.
I changed my mind. I didn't say final answer.
Oh,
right. Well, sorry, my dude. It's going to move over to Disturbance and Murgoot. You got 2 minutes.
Sorry, Shrouded.
It's all right. I was going for
TB or not TB? That is the question.
Oh God.
You guys are measles, scarlet fever, or smallpox?
It's not smallpox. People would be running around in circles screaming. Measles or scarlet fever.
I think it's scarlet fever. What do you think?
I'm seeing a lot of measles alerts around here. Ohio just had a big outbreak, and we had one last year here in Colorado. I don't know. You're in Australia, right?
I am indeed. Yeah, I know there's been cases of scarlet fever, but there's also been cases of. I think has there been cases of smallpox recently? I did a smallpox video.
I haven't been since the 70s.
Oh,
I thought there was like a weird case of it or something. Yeah, but I think scarlet fever. I've heard of scarlet fever rings a bell. I do disease videos on history, so I should really know this. But I think it's scarlet fever. That's what I think it is.
Okay, let's go with C then.
You guys are going with C, scarlet fever. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
it's the correct answer.
There you go.
No way, get in. Absolute champ. No way.
So a small aside on scarlet fever. I decided to check its Wikipedia and see if this has been added on. They've not mentioned the fact that there's been apparently scares over it in 2020. However, there is a notable part on scarlet fever's Wikipedia, which is the dick test.
What?
And I'm just going to leave that as the only information I give you.
In fairness, I wouldn't be as worried about it. Now, I'm not saying scarlet fever is not serious, but it is milder. There is a version of it that's absolutely, undefeatable. Captain Scarlet Fever.
Oh,
I
yes.
was about to
Oh.
reference that.
And it
I was
always
about to
comes back.
reference Captain Scarlet. God damn it.
Right, let's move swiftly on to question 5. Disturbing Murgoot, you get a chance to double up here, my friend. All right, question number 5. Morrissey performed at the Greek Theatre on the 12th of November this year, but left the stage abruptly after how many minutes? Was it A, 5 minutes, B, 10 minutes, C, 20 minutes, or D, 30 minutes? Your time starts now.
God, I haven't thought of Morrissey since the Brexit thing.
I felt a bit dishonest in the framing of this question. He did actually tell people that he was cutting it short, and he thanked them for coming. But yeah, he did leave quite abruptly.
Who's answering this?
It's yourself and
It's
Murky.
us.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Morrissey. I know this. Thank God for
Okay.
that. Yeah. He left after half an hour, so 30 minutes.
Okay.
I'll go with your
I
expertise.
think if I'm going to be wrong, that's embarrassing, but I'm pretty sure it was 30 minutes.
Final answer?
Yeah, fan answer.
You were right, my friend.
Yes, get in.
There we go.
I'm a big Smiths fan, so yeah, I've heard about that.
Oh,
We
nice.
actually still do not have an answer as to why he did it.
No.
And he's not even apologized.
No.
He's just.
Yeah, that's a very Morrissey thing to do.
I always preferred the Cure and Sisters of Mercy over the Smiths, but hey, taste may vary.
Oh, I do like the Cure too.
Good old Robert Smith.
Hey,
Yeah.
Disturbing.
legend.
Which of the Morrissey solo albums should people look up? Because I remember "You Are the Quarry" was pretty awesome, but I haven't listened to anything else since then.
Oh God.
Any
You know what?
recommendations?
I don't really listen to a lot of Morrissey, to be honest. It's mainly just the Smiths. But I do keep up to date with Morrissey just because he's quite an interesting guy. He says a lot of mad shit. So like,
Yeah, he does.
what's the one album I used to listen to? I've got it on my phone actually, on my music. Which is the one? No, I'm not too sure. I'll have a look, but I can't remember.
I'll say if we want to move along, we can get
Yeah.
Chat's question out of the way, and then you can have a look
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
while they're answering.
No worries. Okay,
That
so
doesn't really matter
Viva
what
Hit,
video.
is that the album? Viva Hit.
let's move on.
Yeah,
To,
that's good.
all right,
Yep.
Chat. This is yours.
Right.
Question 6, then, and sorry, Denzel, take it away.
This
Mate.
one's for me, yep. So, Made in Chelsea, whatever the hell that is, star Spencer Matthews announced this week that he will attempt to climb Mount Everest. But what reason did he give? Was it A, to break a world record? Was it B, he lost a bet? Was it C, to prove he's a real man? Or is it D, to search for his deceased brother?
There we go. Time starts now.
I've got to ask, what is some film star? What world record is some film star gonna achieve?
Well, he's not a
But,
film
like-
star. Just a
Not a
sort of
film star.
no. He's a like Made in Chelsea is like a reality TV show. It's like
Is this like fucking Geordie Shore,
it's
essentially?
it's
Yeah.
basically the posh
Yeah,
Made in
the
Essex.
posh version. Yeah.
No, was it? No, not Made in Essex. The only it's the posh Towie. The only way is Essex, basically.
Right, okay. So he's just some twat who was just given his some time on TV, essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. My point being is, what world record's he gonna break that some actual athlete hasn't?
Speed record. That's about the only one.
Speed to die, maybe.
I didn't know this until long ago, but they say that like where people have died on Mount Everest, they actually use their bodies as waypoints.
I've heard this.
They
Yeah,
do,
That's
yeah.
pretty grim.
Yeah, I didn't know. I only found that out fairly recently. I
It's
think it was my wife
dangerous
that
to
told me
bring
that.
the bodies back.
Yeah.
And they
There's
just
like-
stay
I
there
think-
forever, frozen.
Mm.
There was some. I think was it someone? I don't know if it was Mount Everest, but two people climbed a mountain and they found like a woman dying or something, and they were like, "We can't help you, sorry." And she was like begging to be saved, and they knew they couldn't help her. And that might be like Mount Everest, I think. And they went back like a few years later to go and bury her. Basically, is that Mount Everest?
I
But
wouldn't be
it's a
surprised if that
backstory. But
was.
yeah,
You'd think the weather itself would bury them, in fairness.
apparently it doesn't. Apparently it
Exactly.
doesn't. Yeah, it's weird. Like there's some guy called like Red Boots or something. Have you heard of Red Boot?
Yeah,
No.
I've heard that.
And apparently he's the first checkpoint you see. Apparently he's the first one you see or something.
Was he like 30 feet up or something?
Yeah,
He just died.
Yeah,
He just took a few steps and he died.
Yeah. All right,
No,
we'll
I'll
put a
just leave him
checkpoint there. Yeah.
You know what? It'd be interesting if Mount Everest got more steep due to like I don't know, geographical changes, and it becomes a little bit like one of those novelty climbing walls. You know, the ones where there's like specially shaped things you got to grip onto. So you just got to grab onto someone's foot to climb up. You've got to get someone's hand.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, time's up. Let's see what the chat have said.
That might just be the darkest imagery I've ever offered. Okay. So we've got in last place, we've got A. No one thinks he's going to break world record. Clearly, I made a very convincing argument there with 4%. On C, which was to prove he's a real man, it's 14%. So again, not many people think that. I'm not sure what that says about him, whether you think that he is a real man or if you just think that he's too much of a wuss to even try it. D, it's close on this one though. D, some people do think it might be to search for his deceased brother, but a lot of people think that he's just lost a bet. And I have to say that those people are incorrect. He did not lose a bet. So it moves on to Shrouded.
Oh well, got no clue. I got a feeling maybe chat knows something I don't about his deceased brother or something like that. But
that sounds good to me.
yeah,
Are you trying to ask for help from the chat?
Sounds a bit Hollywood.
No.
But,
It's not Megan, it's Horror Show. It's Horror Show Shrouds with, isn't it?
Yeah, horror show. Sorry, yeah, horror show. Sorry.
Horror show.
You can help as well,
My
maybe,
bad.
if you want.
My bad.
Horror
Couldn't
Shrouded.
tell the difference between Disturbed and Shrouded.
Y'all sound the same. Am I right, chat?
Look, it's
Oh,
You can help. You can help out. It's fine.
it's proper
can help
Horror
with it.
Shrouded, surely.
Mm.
I mean, I kind of like the sound of the D. I mean, don't clip that.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know you were into
It's
that.
got a
sort of thing.
poetic
Dearie
thing.
me, Horror Show.
I didn't
Horror show. You're
think-
supposed to be the
alright,
diversity hire in this stream. Come on, man.
there's a poetic element to the fourth option.
Yeah,
Do you
but
think?
I've never I don't know much about this guy, but I've never heard of him having
Yeah.
a brother who died on Everest. You think that sort of thing you'd hear about, but
Yeah,
I don't know,
I haven't
I
got a
hope
clue,
it's-
mate. It's all with you.
just
It's
the
all
fact
with
that
you.
it's just the fact that that was chat's like second answer. It makes me think maybe there's some fans in the chat who know more than I do.
I'm not gonna lie. If
That's my-
if we've got Made in Chelsea fans in chat, we've done something wrong. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
You don't know what it is. It might be the
How
most.
about
It might be
it?
the
I mean,
best show ever.
I disagree. It's a reality show.
Should we make Chat's Day? Should we go with that?
Yeah, let's
You guys,
go.
what are you guys gonna go for the D?
Yeah, we'll go
As
for
a
the
horror
D.
show so poignantly
Absolutely.
put.
Give me the
Okay,
D.
Aw.
you're actually correct. Chat was having
What?
a proper civil
No
war.
way.
It was to search for his deceased brother. His
No way.
You're
brother,
kidding me.
his older brother died over 20 years ago, and he, for some reason, thinks that he can find him on that mountain. Now, I will admit that does indeed match up with the IQ level of most reality TV stars, but I can't fault him for his, for his loyalty to his
man.
family. So.
That's sad. That's some dedication. That's quite sad.
Yeah,
actually.
apparently-
If he's
Well,
good,
that's what I'm
jeez.
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like I almost respect like the
Yeah.
loyalty of that to
Yeah.
go after 20 years. It was his he was 10 when his older brother of
Yeah.
22 went missing in 1999. So
Oh man.
And
No way.
apparently-
Jeez, I didn't know that. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
into that more.
Yeah, apparently he's had a bucket load of therapy in preparation for this climb because there is a real possibility that he could come across the body. And
Oh god.
yeah, and I was saying to my wife the other day, I don't think there's any amount of therapy that could prepare you for that. I mean, because
No, good on him, man. Good on him. Jeez,
Yeah.
that's actually pretty brave to be fair. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do.
so apparently his brother actually broke Bear Grylls' record to become the youngest Briton to climb Everest when he did it in 1999.
No way.
Apparently, his older brother actually did break records, so they were actually quite close in attempting on A. But obviously, that was back in '99. I'm sure there's been some terrifying 16-year-old who tried it and managed. Does it void your world record if you die while doing it, but you do make it to the peak?
Ooh,
don't know.
that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
ask Guinness.
So apparently, his older brother was actually an absolute mountaineer. He'd done Kilimanjaro, the Swiss Alps. He was actually he did it quite a lot apparently. So damn, like fair due to this guy's brother and fair due to him.
All right, we'll move on to question 7 now. Shrouded and Horror Show, you've got the opportunity now to double up on your points. This week, it was reported that Elon Musk fans built a 30-foot long monument dedicated to him. It sees his head on a goat's body, riding a rocket. How much did it cost? Was it Was it A, $400,000? Was it B, $500,000? Was it C, $600,000? Or was it D, $700,000? Your time starts now.
All I have to ask is why a goat?
Well, why not? Because he's the greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time.
Like I suppose, yeah. Like I don't know. I would have if it was up to me, I would have had it commissioned like that one scene from Doctor Strangelove where he's got like the cowboy hat.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
So what are your
got
thoughts?
Any ideas, Horror Show?
What are your thoughts?
Oh,
I'm not hurt.
I want to lowball
Yeah.
it. I'd lowball it. I think I lean towards A, just because, I mean, how much do you really want to spend on an Elon Musk statue? I
it's
think
fan built.
400,000 would be plenty.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the picture of it, and
Well,
the way
you've
the
also-
goat's body is made up, it looks kind of like they've tried to save money by making it, how it's like made out of.
You've also got to
Tins.
bear in mind it's random twats online spending
Yeah.
money. So
Yeah, there's that.
True.
I see your comment, GB. I'd have preferred it if someone played too much Goat Simulator and got obsessed.
I can offer a little bit more background information on this thing.
You got 50 seconds.
Wait until it's.
I'm just wondering if that's okay with Crime Guy. If you guys are stuck on it.
We'll just wait.
I was thinking
Let's
lower,
wait.
somewhere A or B, somewhere along those lines. So yeah, I'm thinking along the same lines.
I can go with that.
A or B.
I mean, I'm feeling like a trend towards the mean. The mean here. So maybe we should lean B rather than A. But that's a sort of median bias. Mean bias.
Lol.
Oof.
13
Was
seconds.
it dead on? Was it dead on 400,000, or could it have been like 420,000?
I imagine these would have been
It's a bit of a mean number.
Ooh. That's a good point.
Oh, time's up.
Ten
Time's up.
seconds.
I'm gonna.
Should we go A or B?
Quick shrouded, A or B?
B.
B.
Nice.
No, it's wrong. Move it. I'm going to move it over to Disturbing and Murgoot now. So you have A, C, or D.
How are you gonna do me like that, shrouded? Shocking.
What are you thinking? I was thinking either C or D, but I think I'm going to go for C in the middle. What do you think?
Let's go with C in the middle. That sounds good to me.
Oh, quite quick,
Okay.
isn't it? Is that your final answer?
Sure.
C.
C.
I don't know. Was it? Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, he's nervous.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the
Let's go
hell?
for C. I don't know.
Let's
They're going for
go
it.
C.
They're going for it. Okay.
C.
I can confirm that it is the right answer. C.
Oh,
$600,000.
cool. No way.
Yeah, this thing's
Why
apparently
the hell would you spend that much money? Jesus Christ.
this thing's apparently made of aluminum as well. That's the weird thing.
What?
It's made of what?
Aluminum.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Definitely.
Denzel. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to call you out there, mate. I'm gonna have to call you out there. It's aluminium.
It's built in America and it's a completely different spelling from
So?
aluminium. I refuse to believe that they're the same material.
It's
Aluminum is not the same material as aluminium. So the Americans did indeed construct this aluminum monument, but if we built it, we would make it out of aluminium.
Dude, I'm gonna boot you from the chat. Anyway, moving on. Question. I need you to ask question 8 first to Disturbing and Murgoot. It's their turn.
Alrighty then. Okay, so who did U.S. Senator John Kennedy say that you should call the next time you're in trouble? Was it A, a crackhead? Was it B, the police? Was it C, your mum? Or was it D, the Ghostbusters? I'm
man.
truly baffled by this question, I'm not gonna lie.
I really want to say A. I really want to say A. I have no idea. What do you think could be? I'm thinking A is so ridiculous it might be true.
Oh, Kennedy's such a meme. I'm looking at A or C. Just he's in Louisiana, and I just hear Adam Sandler, Mama Says, just Waterboy memes.
I reckon it's anything but the police. I reckon it's either Ghostbusters, your mum, or crackhead.
Oh man,
That's the three. I'm good.
A or C, because all I can see is Adam Sandler with Kennedy's face. He is such a meme down in Louisiana. Oh man. Oh, A or C. A or C.
Yeah, I'm gonna go A or C. What do you think? What would you go for? I reckon it's like your mother will be a funny one. Get in trouble for your mum.
That would almost be a wholesome response. Just when you have problems, you should call your
Call
mother.
your mother. Aye.
Yeah.
Well,
It's real bad for the crackhead.
isn't that what Sam Hyde said? Be nice to your mum.
Oh man, you're a Sam Hyde fan? No way. Nice
Oh, yeah.
one. I've got the T-shirt coming soon. The Candyman one.
In real life.
All my life. Right, we're gonna need the answer. We're gonna need the answer very
10
soon.
seconds.
Sorry. Okay, I think it's C. What do you think? Do you think
Let's
C or
go
A?
with C. Let's go with
Should we
C.
see?
Are you a final
Okay.
answer?
Yeah.
I'm afraid you're incorrect. It was not, in fact,
No
your mum.
way.
So we are
It was
moving.
not, in fact,
What's
your
it?
mum.
So we're moving it over to the chat. Chat, your options are A, B, or D.
Was it A, a crackhead? Was it B, the police? Or was it D, the Ghostbusters? And also, I have sent Crime Guy the clip of him discussing this, and it's only 30 seconds, so we can probably fit it in to show the chat this, because this is... It's quite a speech, I will admit.
Hmm. Oh, you linked it here. Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Don't put it up yet, obviously.
No.
but-
I know.
Janet, yes, there should be a voting thing in the YouTube chat. You may need to refresh your page if it's not showing up for you.
Violent.
Is Jesus Christ behind the stream and he's just answering these and trying to get them right on his own? I've just noticed him
Massively,
I've just noticed him in
he
chat.
said he was like
Oh.
20 minutes behind. Bless you, JFC. Bless you.
Rock Gang.
Hashtag Rock Gang.
Hashtag Rock Gang.
Rock's in the chat, boys, while chat is voting.
Right, let me just... Right.
Who's the one that sounds like Daniel Radcliffe? Is that me? Are you saying I sound like Daniel Radcliffe? I'm not against that. I've just never been told that before.
That's pretty hilarious. Right, it might bot for a sec. Just bear
Oh
with
my
me.
god, it is. Apparently Delcy thinks I sound like Harry Potter. Wonderful. I can neither confirm nor deny that I have such, indeed terrible control of my hair.
I hope it's A. I want it to be A so bad.
Well, we've got 17 seconds to see what the chat say.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah, sorry about the buffering. It's me. It's my computer. It is not amazing. I'm just trying to get this link loaded up. And
We need to get a donation fund to get poor Crime Guy a proper streaming PC.
all right, that's the time up for the chat. Let's close that down and see what they've said then.
Yeah, it's likely not me. It's probably Crime Guy's computer that's roboting there.
Yeah. Right, let's see what they've said.
Oh, chat. Oh, so nobody thinks that you should call the police. How very disappointing. Quite a number of people think it was a crackhead, but an astonishing 46% think that he wants us to call the Ghostbusters. And I can, in fact, tell you that's the incorrect answer. So Shrouded, sorry, is it? Yes, it's Shrouded and Horror Show, isn't it?
Yep.
Who do you think it is? Was it a crackhead or was it the police?
Well, surely the police wouldn't be a funny answer. It's got to be A, hasn't it?
It could be
I
a
think
big
so.
brain
They'll
play.
solve the crime if you've got a dime bag. What do you
Oh
reckon?
my life. Dude, I work with. Oh my god, I guess that's an American thing. I was about to say I've never heard that, but it's like, oh yeah, dime is American. So is that your final answer? Is that a very simple final answer for you guys?
I think so. What do you
If
say?
it's not a
Horror Show?
crackhead, I don't want to be right.
Yeah. Okay then.
So
A.
yes,
The game,
yes, okay, yes, you're correct. He indeed said that the next time you're in
No
trouble,
way.
you should call a crackhead. Cue the video, crime guy.
Oh, hang on. Right, let me try and get it in now. Bear with me. Oh my god, where
Ah,
is it?
frickin' sweet victory for crack.
Let's go window capture. Add source.
That's amazing. I can't believe it. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish we went for crackhead first.
Right.
It's
There you go, guys. Don't say no to drugs. Drugs
Oh.
win.
Right.
John Kennedy.
Dude, I just sent you a YouTube video. I just linked you a YouTube video. That would have been easier.
Nah. I don't go by easiness. Right. Sting. Right. Fit to screen. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
In Louisiana, woke leaders blame the police.
It's
I
oh,
blame the
no.
criminals. A mom should not have to look over her shoulder when she's pumping gas. I voted against the early release of violent criminals, and I opposed defunding the police. Look, if you hate
Roblox.
cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
Totally muted.
I'm John Kennedy, and I approve this message.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That is incredible. The cheek of it.
I love that.
I can't help but respect it. It's a very good way to put it.
Right. Anyway, shall we move on to
God.
question 9?
Probably for the best.
Oh, actually, who got the point there? Sorry, it was.
That was
us.
Shrouded. That was
Yeah,
Shrouded and Horror
Shrouded.
Show.
Thank you very much. Right, let's just get that on there now. Right. So you're back in the lead now, and we're moving over to question 9. It is the chat's turn now.
Ooh.
All right. A man from Frankfurt, Germany, found a check to Haribo worth a whopping £4 million. What reward did the confectioner give him? Was it A, 3 bags of sweets? Was it B, £1 million? Was it C, 6 bags of sweets? Or was it D, £2 million? Vote now. 2 minutes and 20.
I actually have some gold bears right next to me that I might open
Oh,
right
do
now.
you?
Yeah. I love gold bears, they're the best.
Imagine that, finding was it £4 million check?
Yeah, man.
Shame it wasn't
I mean,
blank.
in fairness, a check is basically like
Freddie.
doesn't have value. If you just find it, it has to be like unless it's been like not filled in properly.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can do fraud and such, but that's actually illegal. But you know,
sorry.
finding an actual £4 million, that is just yours if you find it. But a check's like that's not how that works. No one loses money.
916 Neighborhood Watch in the chat says the answer is logical. Imagine possessing crack to a crackhead. Solve your problem. He will do anything for you. And then Freddie counters with, well, if you don't know any crackheads,
Can't argue.
who are you going to call if you don't know any
Gotta
crackheads?
find the crackhead inside.
Yeah.
You know.
See, the thing is like
You look
we don't
deep
really
within
have too many
yourself and find
crackheads.
your inner crackhead.
We don't really have too many crackheads in my neighborhood. It's mostly weed heads.
Ah.
So you know, I mean, in fairness, if you just having a bad day and you call a weed head, it's probably will actually make your day a little bit better.
So in your neck of the woods, then, if you hate the police for being the police, then the next time you're in trouble, call a stoner.
Yes.
Whereabouts in the north are you from?
I'm from Newcastle, mate.
Newcastle. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Geordies are taking over Crime Guy's channel.
Yeah.
It's the new Geordie Shore.
I've
Now,
actually
George-
never watched that show. I refuse to.
Oh, have you not?
I've never watched it, but I've been out drinking in Newcastle when in a club when they were filming it, and it looked like the most boring thing I've ever seen. Just
Yeah,
watching them
it's
film
literally
it.
just people being out clubbing the TV
Yeah, but
show.
it was so like set up. It was just them drinking with like 10 cameras in their face, and they were trying to look natural, but it would just look so unnatural because they just had all these lights like beaming in their face and all these cameras, and they were stopping and then doing extra takes of the same lines and things like that. It was so
Christ,
fake.
it is so grim, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we've got an answer. Chat thinks that it's Steve with half the people. Wow.
Okay. Denzel, were they right?
They were, in fact, correct.
They were correct.
Man, imagine that.
Oh, was
There
it
you
6
go.
bags of sweets?
6 bags
Yeah,
of sweets. So you find a £4 million. You find a £4 million check issued to Haribo. You're like, hold on. I better let them know about it. They're like, oh, thanks for letting us know. Tear it up. Do us a favour, tear it up. And yeah, his reward was just 6 bags of them.
Which sweets though? You know, they might have been really nice. Might have been really big bags.
Might have been really rare ones. That's very true, actually. Yeah, very, very
massive,
true.
just like massive, big, giant bags of Haribos.
Massive.
Like, I get like not giving him £1 million because like that's. But you could have just been like, oh, here's like a year's worth of sweets. Thank you for the help.
Horror show in the chat. He secured the bags.
Hey.
I don't think I'm
Joe,
ever
then
going
he
to get
got
the
Haribo-
chance to say
Sorry.
this on a stream again, but
Oh no.
I'd just like you to know that Haribo's, I guess, slogan in German is an absolute banger.
Go for it.
It's Haribo macht Kinder froh und Erwachsene ebenso, which is really lovely. It's Haribo makes children happy and does likewise for adults.
Oh.
It's not as catchy in English, but
No. But Joe thinks the man got Haribosis afterwards. Right. Let's move on to question 10. Denzel, you are.
All right, so you're gonna hear my amazing pronunciations here. Iranian refugee Mehran Kraimi Nakhtari, most known for being the inspiration behind the movie The Terminal, after living in a Paris airport for nearly 18 years, died just a week ago. But what nickname
way.
did airport staff give him during his time there? Was it A, Lord Mehran, B, Lord Charlie, C, Lord Edward, or D, Lord Alfred? I've never heard of this guy. You guys will have to tell me. I've
heard of the guy, but I haven't heard of his nickname.
I've never heard of the movie.
Yeah, the Tom Hanks one.
Oh, is it a Tom Hanks movie? Oh.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's Shrouded in Horror Shows one.
Oh, is it for us?
Yes.
Oh, it's got Stanley Tucci. Oh shit, I might have to check that out. I love Stanley Tucci. He's the actor behind my favorite. Oh, hang on. Sorry, it's not a chat question. I should shut up.
God, I haven't got a clue on this. I mean,
Who's
maybe we're meant to be drawn towards A, but it seems a bit too obvious.
See you in a bit, blissfully.
Um,
Thank you for sticking around.
I will
Yeah.
completely abdicate on this one. Or
Oh, you can't do
anyone who
that.
wants to guess Shrouded. I just don't have a clue.
No, neither do I. Yeah, I feel like A is too obvious, but maybe that's the answer. You know, all the others are decoys.
A
I'm trying to
refuge
imagine
in
what like
audacity, maybe.
I'm trying to imagine what like French people would think up. I'm trying to think like a French person.
Lord Frog, Lord Snail, Lord Mbappe.
Should we
Look.
roll the die?
Yeah, roll the die.
Oh, you got 23 seconds to do it.
Mergoot, can you roll the die for us?
Yeah, I can do that.
I sound happy about it.
Oh,
no, I was going to give him a
for us
point.
and not for him.
And a 2.
Click it right this time.
A
2.
2.
So what, Lord Charlie?
So I
You're gonna
guess
have to give
Lord
me an
Charlie.
answer.
All
Lord
right.
Charlie.
All right, let's go with the
Lord
die then.
Charlie.
Are they right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Lord Charlie, is that your final answer? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
It is, in fact, not the correct answer. I'm very sorry.
No way.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
Mergoot, you've thrown us off.
We're gonna have to go to Team Disturbin with Mergoot. You have A, C, or D.
I really thought it'd be Charlie because it was it's Charles de Gaulle Airport, isn't it? So I thought it would make sense for me to go like Charlie, like Charles. But that's what I was going to go with. But no.
I have.
Um,
Charlie was going to be mine too.
yeah, me too.
Pick it again.
Let's see.
It's going to be.
You already went with B.
Yeah, that's the joke.
It's
Yeah,
B, final answer.
Okay. So I zoned out then for a sec.
Oh, it wouldn't be.
In fairness,
loads of chat saying D.
Okay.
Don't look at them.
Lord Alfred is goofy enough. Let's go for it.
you really taking your answer from the chat?
I reckon it's
chat-
between.
I'm just-
C or
Chat's
D.
had a very bad record tonight. In fairness, I will point that out.
And I'm also just going to say this, but cast your mind back to about 30 seconds ago when Shrouded and Horror Show relied on the enemy for an answer.
Mm.
Hey, I read it true.
45 seconds.
It's either Edward or Alfred, and I think D.
I'll go with
D.
your
What do you think?
D final
D.
answer.
D. Okay, let's
Oh,
go
I heard
D.
final answer then.
Alrighty, you're gonna go with D. Sadly, chat has indeed given you the correct answer. He was indeed known as
Whee!
Lord Alfred. I'm not entirely sure why.
Yeah, that's a weird nickname. Lord Charlie and Lord. Yeah, the A and B make sense. C and D kind of. I don't know.
So
Really.
I do want to fact check Mr. Crime Guy here, because just going off his Wikipedia page, he wasn't known as Lord Alfred. It was Sir Alfred. So
well,
I'm not sure if that's you fucking that up there, or if it's Wikipedia being wrong. But
I don't know, man.
um,
I don't know.
I'm just having a quick glance to see why he's known as Alfred. Apparently, that's just what he wanted to be called. He just said, "I prefer being called Alfred." That's
fair
apparently what he
I
said.
love that.
Right.
Fascinating.
Amazing local guy.
Excuse me. Right, question 11. This is for Team Disturbin. Which of these is not the title to a Shrouded Hand video? Is it?
Oh my god! Okay,
is it-
I've watched A. I think.
Is it A, the worst trip of my life?
C. I watched C yesterday.
Is it B, for
Yeah.
extremely disturbing interviews with psychopaths? Is it C, the weird art of the mentally disturbed? Or is it D, 10 cursed modern horror movies?
I think okay. So I think I've watched A and C, so I know it's not meant to.
Yeah.
I have watched a video where you talk about being high on something, and I can't. What was it?
I just want to say, I'll be right back,
Oh, it was
Crime
this
Guy.
one. Oh, mate.
Oh.
And did it make you feel sick? Yeah, I've watched that one. Yeah.
Thank you, Agape.
D sounds like a Wendigoon.
Yeah, I think it's BRD.
Okay. B or D. Okay. 1 minute 13.
Well, what you more leaning towards? What would you say you're leaning towards?
I don't know because they all kind of fit.
Yeah, they do kind of fit. I think. Oh, this is a tricky one. I reckon. I think that B might be the one that isn't a Shrouded Hand video.
Okay, I'll trust you.
What do you think? What do you think, though? What do you think? I don't know.
30 seconds.
I think you may be right because D sounds like a Wendigoon title.
Oh man, this is hard.
10 seconds.
Okay, let's go. Should we go with what are we going to go with again? I forgot. Yeah, let's go with B.
Yeah,
let's go with
time's
B.
up.
B.
B, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Shrouded, can you tell me if they're right or wrong?
You know what? When they came up, I was like, I can't even remember, but I think they're right. Yeah, you all sound like something I'd make.
They're right.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're right.
B.
B's the correct answer.
Get in.
It was actually a video by, well, they were the Fear Files. They are now Beyond Evil. I did a collaboration with them once. Well, actually, I've done two, many moons ago. Very good channel.
Cool.
Yeah, there's four extremely disturbing interviews with psychopaths was there one. All of the other titles were Shrouded Hand videos.
Shrouded Hand. And what did you trip on? What drug was it you took and you were off your nuts? What was it?
I can't remember what it was. Was it?
Well, that was about you
Woodrow
going down
seeds.
an escalator, drunk.
Oh,
No.
oh, what? No, that wasn't me.
Oh, you're still on
I
the
mean,
spot?
I'm sure I have been down an escalator drunk. I think it was Hawaiian Baby Woodrow seeds. I mean, I've had a few bad trips, but I think that's what I made a video about.
Yeah, I remember watching that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Misspent youth.
Alrighty, let's move on to question 12. And this one is up for
I
the
can
chat.
do this one.
Oh, excellent stuff. Go for it.
Speaking of me apparently sounding like him,
There you go.
actor Daniel Radcliffe has revealed that his upcoming Weird Al Yankovic biopic took just how many days to shoot? 18 days, 19 days, 20 days, or 21 days? I love this, by the way. Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that this morning. It looks hilarious.
I've actually not. I might have to go watch it.
I just want to point out now that Team Disturbing have actually taken the lead now. So Shrouded have had the early advantage, but Disturbing has now creeped up and just snuck into the lead there. So it's still, we've got 9 questions. Well, this is 12 questions. So yeah, we've still got 9 questions to play for. So it's all still very much up for grabs. Can Team Chat pull away? Can they pull a miracle at the moment?
I've got to say, I'm really liking this kind of like trend of musicians' biopics. I've only seen Bohemian Rhapsody, but I really enjoyed that. I've heard people who are like genuinely big fans of the bands are often getting really annoyed that they're not getting everything correct. But you know, I think the important thing is that it's very enjoyable and it gets people interested in that kind of history.
Yeah, I'd say it was a really good one. Is Control. Have you seen that one?
Which one's that for? Who's that for?
Ian Curtis.
I've no idea who that is.
With Joy Division. That's a good one.
Oh, that's the triangle light rainbow T-shirt, isn't it?
No,
that's
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Fuck, I don't know.
It's
I'm a zoomer. Zoomer moment. Zoomer moment.
See you later, Mickey. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Next,
I watched
you'll
the
hear,
Sex Pistols one.
next you'll hear Horror Show losing her shit over the fact that I've never heard of what was that one band you also got annoyed at Harrion for not knowing.
Oh, what, Destiny's Child?
Destiny's Child.
That's the one, yeah.
What?
No, you can't make that seem like it's my fault that you don't know Destiny's Child.
I've never
You're
even
all
heard of
wrong.
Destiny's Child.
That's disgraceful, honestly.
God.
Philistine.
I need to watch the Elvis one as well, at some point.
Yeah,
That's the
I watched
origin.
the good Sex Pistols one. I can't remember what it was called, but
Ah.
it was good.
Oh,
That's the origin of one of my
Sid Nancy. Sid
favorite
Nancy.
jokes.
No, it wasn't Sid. It was something else, but it was like it was more focused on like Johnny Rotten. It was more like his story almost.
Was it just called Pistol?
I can't remember honestly.
Right.
Could
Let's see what
if you find it.
let's see what the chat went with.
I don't know. I remember watching Oliver Stone's The Doors in the cinema during a spring break in college.
So chat thinks it's quite tight actually. 18, 18, 25 and 37. It's quite close actually. But I'm afraid chat are incorrect when they say that it was B, 19 days.
So we're gonna have to move it over to Team Shrouded and Horror Show. So you get
Yeah.
Here we go. I can catch up.
So you have
Spain,
18, 20, or 21.
Hmm.
I mean, you got to get a lot done in a movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I was
lean
thinking 21. I think we're on the same wavelength here.
It's still quick, admittedly.
You know, like So Solid Crew, Dens. I'm sure you remember. 21 seems like the right one to go for.
I'm confused.
Oh my days!
Oh.
Such a child.
Guys, I'm so confused.
Never mind.
That's okay. I'll just be here being old. That's okay.
No,
Don't
you're
worry
not
about
old.
me.
Got you beat.
In fairness, we were reviewing a film from the 1955 yesterday, so
Blimey.
I'm
sorry,
not always up to date.
So have you guys, are you guys saying 21 days final answer?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
I
That's what
can't
came into
imagine
my
it
head.
being less.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a nice number, isn't it? 21.
Well, it is a nice number, but I'm afraid it's the incorrect answer.
Oh,
So,
come on.
Disturbing and Murgut, 18 days or 20 days to film an entire movie?
What do you think?
Let's go low.
Yeah, I reckon go low. I'm with you on that one. I think, yeah.
So
How
A.
low do you want to go? Yeah, let's go.
Let's
A.
go
Yeah.
Limbo.
Oh, I'm just about to start singing fucking "Low" by Flow Rider. Is that Flow Rider? Fuck, it's one of those songs.
Oh, right.
Oh no, my girlfriend's nodding at me from the other side of the room. Yes. So you guys
Final
going 18
answer?
days. Final answer.
Final answer. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
that is the correct answer. 18
Hey.
days. That is
they've-
impressive.
They
How?
Get in.
look at that. The gap is widening now. The gap is widening. Right, let's move on to question 13. It is Team Shrouded and Horror Show's turn now.
All right, let's get some points.
Shrouded Horror Show.
Mhm.
Which of these is not the title to a Disturbing video? Is it A, Creepy Paranormal 911 Call? Is it B, The Disturbing Case of Jeanette Maples? Is it C, The Chilling Case of Tatiana Spitzner? Or is it D, The Man Who Killed Halloween, Ronald Clark O'Brien? Your time starts now.
I've sent Crime Guy a DM for a question for next week. That think
I know
is a
this
great
one.
What is it? What is it disturbing?
I'll tell you, man. You can help,
That's
you can help me out.
Come on, we need a point.
Oh, come on, be a man. Come on.
I mean, the problem I
Help a
have
brother
is I
out.
watch a video and then it'll come up in my recommended like a week later, and I'll watch it again because I'll forget the title and I'll click on it again. And especially when there's a name involved, I'll just completely forget that I've watched it because.
Oh, do you watch me? That's cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, I think this is a tricky one actually. This is a good question.
D is annoying
you.
me because I've seen that title,
Yeah, I
And
was
I'm trying to-
thinking.
but I don't know if it was you though. I don't know if it was you, Disturbing. I've seen that title, and I don't know if it was on yours. And that's the title I recognise.
A doesn't seem like a Disturbing video, but would it just be like an early one? Like it doesn't seem like his normal.
He's fishing. You're fishing,
video
man.
title.
Let's be fair.
I'm trying to-
It's pretty shady to use someone's early videos. TCG wouldn't do Disturb and Dirty like that.
Oh, Horror Show. You should know me by now.
Delving back into the 480p classics.
I'm swaying towards D.
10 seconds.
What do you think?
D.
Yeah.
It
Final
is
answer?
stylistically different as well.
Yeah.
Right, so you said D.
Yeah.
Disturbing. Do you know the answer to this one?
It is indeed D. Yeah, you're right.
It is D. That's my title to my video. But Disturbing did cover this case. We actually uploaded
I did
this
cover that
video.
case as well. Yeah.
We uploaded this
We
video
did at the same time.
the same day. Yeah, because I remember posting you on the community chat while I was while it was rendering.
Are you just gonna gloss over that sneaky shill?
I know.
Self shill. You just slid in there.
Oh, come on.
Can I just say? The man who killed Halloween. That sounds like it would roll off the tongue as a parody of the man who sold the world.
Yeah.
The man who killed Halloween.
So I better give Team Shrouded a point for that one. Before I finish, that horror show exposed me. That was a sneaky little shill right there. But yeah,
Pixel Sword will probably do a wrap up and a roll call at the end of stream as well. So if you stick around to the end, you'll hear about everyone's channels.
Yes.
So, it's time for you guys to complete the headline.
This is Disturbing and Murgoots, by the way.
Yeah. So, was a Florida man caught wrestling alligators in his underwear in the Everglades? Was a Florida man caught eating cheesecake in his underwear in the Everglades? Was a Florida man caught taking drugs in his underwear in the Everglades? Or was a Florida man caught watching YouTube in his underwear in the Everglades?
C's
Time
too
stops now.
obvious. D
How
is
much
too
cheesecake
normal.
could you fit in your underwear? I don't know.
Haley, just to do these happen every week. These happen most weeks. Yes. Oh, Rory Herbert, Oliver Cromwell, the man who killed Christmas.
Oh,
nice.
I'm gonna cop. It's definitely not D. It could either be A or B. What do you think?
Actually, wrestling alligators isn't that weird.
I mean, for Florida, yeah.
We've done enough Florida Man streams to know that that's not unusual.
Yeah, but does it mean the alligators were in his underwear?
Bruh,
that would be
D's
normal.
normal, D's mundane. Wrestling alligators is eating cheesecake. B.
B.
You guys want to go for
Final
B?
answer.
Is that your final answer, B? It's the correct answer.
No way. Get in.
There he is.
Florida man was indeed caught eating cheesecake in his underwear in the Everglades.
Amazing.
It's got to be a bit of C as well then.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first
Shrouded, you'd already taken them at that point.
That's normal.
When I first saw this image, I thought he was wearing like a pink guy morph suit. Just because of the quality of the picture.
Oh goodness me!
Right. Question 15. Now we'll move on to the chat. This one's a bit more milk toast. Question 15. Strange blue lights, which people began seeing as far back as 2018 in North Wiltshire. But I just have to say Wiltshire. Diatrip actually said Wiltshire in one of his earlier in a recent video. It's Wiltshire.
I thought
my
it was
friend.
just
Love you.
Wiltshire. Wiltshire.
Have finally been explained. What is the cause? Was it A, train lights? Was it B, shop lights? Was it C, Aurora Borealis? Or was it D, aliens? Your 2 minutes and 20 starts now.
Honestly, we're just having a musical stream tonight. Train lights, shop lights. It sounded like you're about to burst into song. Train lights, shop lights.
I'm not
I'm surprised no one has come out with the special pronunciation of C yet. You're all being very restrained because I wanted to say it straight away.
Go for it. If it gets the stream demonetized,
someone else is going to do a far better job of it than me.
Go on.
No one?
I don't know what she means. What?
Aurora Borealis.
Oh.
Localized entirely within North Wiltshire.
Ah, yes, I see.
So I told you someone else
Aurora
would do a better job.
Borealis. At this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely in the parking lot of a McDonald's. Yes.
May I see it?
No.
A minute and 10.
So it's aliens, right?
22
Come on.
votes and 73
Yeah, I think it's
viewers.
eight.
I mean, I'm not gonna
aliens.
lie, we have been seeing a lot of news reports of like weird flying objects over the ocean. Like, surely they've got to come down and, if nothing else, just to smack us all around the back of the head, and just be like, "What are you people doing?" You know what? You know when you find like a dog and they've just wrapped themselves up in like their lead or something from just playing in a room. Like, I feel like aliens have got to come down and find us, and it's just that kind of attitude of just, oh come on, how have you done this?
They might be doing worse than us. You never know. We might have to do it to them.
I mean, in
30
fairness,
seconds,
we aren't having an Outer Wilds situation where we're literally seeing suns blowing up in the sky. So they're still not quite. I'd say they're not quite that much worse than us.
Imagine if our first encounter of the third kind is them, coming over and asking if we got 50p for the lecky.
Sorry, the government
Disappointing.
taxed it all away from us.
Disappointing.
Right, chat. Let's see what you've had to say for yourselves. Then, what answer have you given? Let's have a look. So 9% say D. We're aliens. 18% said C, Aurora Borealis. 34% said A, train lights. 37%, wow, tight. What was that, like 1 or 2 votes? Said B, shop lights. I can confirm that is the incorrect answer. So I'm going to have to throw it over to Team Shrouded. Shrouded Horror Show. It is between A, C, or D. Go. Oh,
Might go with my previous tactic of just going for chat's second answer. Seemed to work last time.
I'd go with that, to be honest.
Yeah, train lights. I mean, if it wasn't shop lights, I would have gone train lights. Aliens, no. Can't beat
if
Aurora
only.
Borealis, surely. Yeah.
Is that your final answer? So what was it?
Yeah.
Final answer D, aliens? Is that what you No, it was A final answer.
A then, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
Train lights.
A.
It was indeed train lights.
Hooray.
There you go.
We're
Congratulations.
back in the game.
Back
That
in
is
the
back
game.
in the game,
eerie,
Shrouded.
though, the image. It's
Yeah.
You would get a bit spooked by that if you saw that.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now it's your chance to double up and get back on level terms. Question 16.
So, Culture Club singer and current I'm a Celebrity contestant Boy George said which former England footballer inspired his current look? Was it A, Gary Lineker? Was it B, Michael Owen? Was it C, Wayne Rooney? Or was it D, David Beckham? He's looking like a fucking extra from Suicide Squad, to be honest.
You are a cruel man, TCG. You are evil. My heart lit up thinking I've got the diversity question, and then you throw in football. Yeah,
Well, it's
that
World Cup year,
that
isn't it?
is evil, man.
Demolished.
Ah,
Yeah, anything to do
dear.
with either sport or reality TV, I've got no clue.
Oh, so this one's a
Yeah,
double
same.
whammy for you then.
I'm tempted by David Beckham because he's the gayest dancer on the board there, so it's the sort of thing that Boy George would go for, I reckon.
Who has a beard?
I think Mike.
Lineker doesn't have a beard, does he?
I don't know.
Doesn't
Does he
even have
look
a
like
yellow card.
nowadays?
I know Philip Schofield had a beard, but he was old.
Sorry, Joe in the chat. Luckily, Boy George can't handcuff anyone to the jungle.
I always get Gary Lineker mixed up with Graham Linehan.
Wow. Just
All the images of Gary Lineker I got in my head of like from the 90s.
90s,
So
yeah.
I don't know what he looks like these days.
Ah,
Michael Owen,
okay.
I think he's got a beard, hasn't he?
He might have a beard. I don't think
Wayne
Rooney's
Rooney
got a
doesn't.
beard.
Nah.
Again,
I think
I'm
between
mainly baffled
Keane
by
and
the
Michael
polka
Owen.
dots.
Well, Mr. Blobby wasn't an option, I'm afraid.
Polka dots
30
are in.
seconds.
We're gonna need an answer soon, folks.
B? Do we like B? I think he's got a beard.
B?
That's all I can do.
Michael Owen.
Yeah, Michael Owen. Doesn't he have a beard?
10 seconds.
All right, we'll go with B then. Yeah, I'm
with B?
clueless. I'm completely clueless. So yeah. go
Okay,
with B.
I'm afraid B is the incorrect
Oh.
answer.
Ooh.
So, Murgut and Disturbin, Gary Lineker,
Okay.
Wayne Rooney, or
Oh,
David
Very
Beckham?
crowded.
I
just don't
was
know
thinking
football.
David Beckham. What were you thinking?
Beckham's too clean shaven. He's too much of a pretty boy.
I was going to say
Beckham has a beard.
David Beckham. David Beckham, I always picture as looking like an IRL version of the Giga Chad meme. He does kind of have that kind of facial structure.
I think David Beckham does have a beard, doesn't he? He does.
Yeah, no, he tends to have like styled stubble is how I've often seen him.
And Lineker looks like has started looking like the North FC meme lately. So
It can't be Wayne Rooney. It can't be Wayne Rooney. Purely, I don't see it being Wayne Rooney.
I have no clue. The only reason I know Gary Lineker is because of Dankula's taunt. But
I think Gary Lineker is not. I can't be Gary Lineker. Obviously, can't be B. It's between C and D. You don't think David Beckham, no? Let's go. We can go Rooney if you want. We can go.
Yeah, let's go Rooney. Just
wanna go
because
Rooney?
it's so strange.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that
think
pulls
so.
you even further into the lead. It was, in fact, Wayne Rooney.
No way.
Yeah,
Why?
specific.
I do want to reassert my claim. Hang on, if you look in memes, tell me that David Beckham doesn't look like the Giga Chad.
Oh,
meme.
I know what you mean.
Do you
Look at him.
guys follow the Giga Chad guy on Instagram? Do you know he's got an
No,
Instagram?
Well, I didn't know that.
I don't have
He's a real person, man. He's like a
I
real
don't-
guy.
I don't have Instagram.
Weird.
So just
Yeah.
I was say just to clarify, the reason the inspiration behind his current look is to do with hair implants that he recently had. For those who don't know, Wayne Rooney early on in the 2010s started to lose his hair quite rapidly, and then he got hair implants.
I vaguely remember this being a subject of mockery on Mock the Week. I think.
Yeah, I remember that. Everyone said it looked like ballsack hair or something.
And
because his hair was all like weird.
Disturbed and Murgut, you have a chance to pull even further away with question 17. I was thinking on the football because it's World Cup year, it's World Cup week. Man City player Benjamin Mendy, and it's also a bit of a true crime angle. Benjamin Mendy, who is currently on trial for 7 counts of right.
Oh, jeez.
1 count of attempted right, and 1 count of sexual assault, was described as what by his manager Pep Guardiola, who was testifying at the trial? Was he A, described as a shy but smart boy, B, happy and funny boy, C, intelligent but suspicious boy, or D, quiet and serious boy? Time starts now.
Can I ask which one's which in this?
Wow, okay. Guardiola's the one on the left.
Right, okay. I don't know. I don't follow football.
No, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know either.
Those are both really odd names. So
This is gonna have to be like a wild guess. I have no idea. What do you think it could be?
I have no clue. Let's see.
oh god, Ignacio. That's an old reference.
Oh.
George
That's
I
how
have
Patton Grannies.
it's going, Ignacio.
I know, right?
Break
I'm not
out
okay.
the-
I'm not that much of a zoomer. I do remember that being a subject of mockery back in the day.
We're
Oh, sorry.
0 for 2 on roll a die, but I have no clue, so I'm gonna let it pick for me. And start, stop. Let's see. It's showing 2, so happy and funny boy. I have no clue, but that's.
Oh boy.
Is that where you're going? Is that
Let's
where you're
go
going
with
with? Gonna go with that, yeah.
Let's go with B.
All right, let's stop the timer. Because you guys are correct. He was
That
described.
die! That,
Oh,
I
shit.
swear to God, Mergu. What even? We are going to have to ban the die at some point because it's too much.
I'm only 1 for 3 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've warmed up.
Right.
You can't count the first 2.
Chat is your
Yes, I can.
chat is your turn. Question 18.
Would this not be me?
We're still on football, lads. Which Liverpool player opened up on a near-death experience he had in 2011 after surviving a burst appendix? Was it A. Joel Matip, B. James Milner, C. Virgil van Dijk, or D. Mohamed Salah?
Is that how you pronounce that third one?
Virgil van Dijk, yeah.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Virgil van Dijk. I'm not from Sweden. I'm Netherlands.
Dude, European names are fucking weird. Also, normally I'd kick up a fuss about the fact you just took my my question there, but quite frankly, it's
Oh
football, so I
shoot!
don't really
Sorry,
care.
dude. Sorry.
It's football. I couldn't give a shit. And I probably would have spent half an hour trying to pronounce that third one anyway. So
It's a force of
it's
habit.
probably for the best.
I should have let you do it.
I'm enjoying us like tag teaming. I'm a good color commentator, I think.
You are my Jerry Lawler. To Jim. I'm Jim Ross, and you are Jerry the King Lawler. There you go.
I've never heard of either of these people.
Jesus Christ.
We haven't heard of Destiny's Child, so we aren't surprised.
I'm American, and I've heard of
What is it they say? Never work with kids or animals.
You know what? I'll take it as a compliment.
Nah, I love you, really. Yeah, as you can tell, I mean, I was looking up a lot of football this last week in Jesus Christ in chat. Just my tip.
Oh no! Wouldn't that have been the last one, surely? Deary me.
Oh no! Den, no.
Where were you for that pun, Horror Show?
Me, I've been restrained.
Yeah,
Are we demonetized yet?
probably.
We've been quite well behaved this one, aside from me saying fuck every other sentence because I'm from Newcastle.
I'll have a look. While chatter, we've got 20 seconds.
It doesn't normally get demonetized until after the stream's ended.
No, it does happen during it.
Do you set the category to, is it entertainment or
Entertainment.
educational?
Entertainment.
Do educational.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah. I find that with my videos, I accidentally set mine to entertainment recently, and 2 of them got demonetized.
I see.
And when
Now,
I set them back to education, it got remonetized.
with the true crime stuff, I do put it down as educational. But with these, I put it down as entertainment. But guys, we are still monetized at the moment. Would you believe it?
Interesting.
Right. Okay. So, chat. What have you said? A with 4%. So 4% think it was Joel Matip. 27% think it was James Milner. 31% said Virgil van Dijk, and 36% said Mohamed Salah. Well, I can confirm, chat. You know as much about football as Denzel does. Unfortunately, that is the wrong answer. So I'm going to have to throw it to Shrouded and Horror Show. A, B, or C.
I've never heard of any of these people.
I know, right?
I feel so isolated.
What's a football?
What
is a football?
Yeah, I feel like I'm on Question of Sport.
Oh dear.
Is it Sue Barker? Oh, she doesn't present anymore. Is Sue? Is it Sue Barker? Sue Baker?
I've heard of Sue Barker.
Sue Barker, I think it was. Yeah. I'm not a good looking Sue Barker. Right. I don't think I could pull it off. Trojan, I just Trojan.
Go with the go with the tactic that hasn't failed us so far. Go with chat's
Let's go with
second
that.
answer.
They're going with the chat.
C.
So you
Virgil van Dijk. I don't know how you say that.
Virgil van Horror Show. Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, so
Now.
right,
You drinks in.
right. Oh, okay, right. So you're going with C, final answer, yeah?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go for
let's
it.
do that.
Yeah,
See,
you're right.
I wasn't gonna make
Yes.
that joke, but he went ahead and did it. So
That's my channel,
fair enough. No,
and
absolutely.
it's from
it's your
it's all from a place of love. Come on, guys. It's
I was
all from
about
a
to say
place of
it's your channel and it's your guests, so
Exactly.
you know.
Right. Anyway. Right. Question 19.
Right.
I'll let you have this one, Denzel. So
Right. Oh, musicians. Okay. Arctic Monkeys star Alex Turner has recently spoke about strange dreams he has about Jessica Alba. Now, what is strange about these dreams? Is it A, that she's a werewolf? Is it B, that she's Frankenstein's monster? Is it C, that she's a vampire? Or is it D, that she's his mother?
And that's for Shrouded and Horror Show. It's your chance to catch up.
Indeed.
Have you heard
Jessica
anything
Alba.
about
That's
this?
Jessica Alba. That's in the woman who played Invisible Woman in the early 2000s Fantastic Four movies, and that's all I know about Jessica
Yeah.
Alba.
Yeah. Wasn't she also in Sin City?
I think she was,
she-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was she in some
Yeah.
program where she was
Well-
like a super soldier or something?
Yeah,
It's like a TV show
I
where
wanna say
she was-
Dark Angel.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Dark
Oh
Angel.
my
That rings a bell.
gosh. Yeah, James
Yeah.
Cameron produced that.
I
I
remember
never
it being
watched.
quite good.
I swear there's a whole bunch of those shows came out around that time that just never got that meme potential and they never caught on. Like Charmed as well. Dark Angel's definitely one of them.
Trojan and Bilbo, E, all of the
That-
above.
Oh right. Oh, the actual question.
yes.
Ooh.
I feel like D is the sort of thing you dream about, but then it's so different to all the other answers. I feel like it
Are you
it
saying
must be
he's
one of
had
the...
like mommy milkers dreams?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Jessica Alba.
The poor guy.
Well, she's got him.
Is he just being subtle about it? He's being low key.
Yeah,
I
I don't know. I
Has
feel like
D
that's a
ever
kind of
failed
weird
us?
thing. Yeah.
Mine's out the gutter.
Would you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Would it be a weird dream?
20
Wouldn't
seconds.
it be weirder if she was a werewolf than her
It
being
would
his
be.
mummy?
Yeah. I'm sure in that Dark Angel program she was like some
You've
half
got
animal
10
thing,
seconds
wasn't
left, folks.
Should we go
You're gonna have
well?
to give us an answer.
Werewolf? I don't
Yeah.
know. I shouldn't be trusted with these.
Final answer?
Werewolf, final answer.
Ah,
It's
yeah,
incorrect.
werewolf.
Oh,
He is
No!
She apparently was not a werewolf, so it goes over to Deservin and Murgut to just claim even more of their absolutely brutal lead.
It's just because he'd taken a liken to her.
Oh my
Way-
god!
oh, wow, that's brilliant. I like that.
Oh,
It was
Oh,
all worth it. It was all worth it.
oh,
Ignacio, I used to be a werewolf, but I'm alright now.
oh, let's see.
Shocking.
Oh,
Brilliant.
what do you think, Disturbing?
I don't know. I think we could go for. How about? Do you want to go vampire?
Sure.
Should we go vampire? Are you happy with vampire?
Yeah, let's go see.
Okay.
is that your
let's
final
see.
answer?
Yes, please.
It's the correct answer.
No way. Get in.
That was a lag.
I'm having a quick glance over it. I apparently he was speaking
Well-
about like his dreams in general,
Hmm.
but I don't know. He's just like
I have a
Apart-
theory. I have a theory.
I'm baffled by this.
I have a theory.
Favorite worst nightmare.
I think that he dreamed about getting sucked by Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Holy.
apparently he claims that in the dreams they would both be vampires. Is his claim?
Lame.
So that's interesting.
Lame.
I know,
All
right?
Question
Oh,
20.
no.
Question 20. This is back to Disturbing and Mercury. I think it's safe to say, guys, I think you've won this now. But to add insult to injury, question 20. TikTok user at MDI:3 uploaded a video showing a man seemingly no longer willing to wait, going behind a McDonald's counter to help himself to what? Was it A, a Big Mac? Was it B, 20 chicken McNuggets? Was it C, a fillet of fish? Or was it D, a Happy Meal?
Mm.
He didn't even attempt the ice cream machine.
No.
Who knows? He's not even going to try.
What are you leaning towards? I'm leaning towards Happy Meal.
Let's go for it. I have no clue. D, Happy Meal.
Final answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, it is the incorrect answer. So we're going to move it over to the chat now. Chat, second to last chance to get points on the board now, guys. It's between A, B, or C. Big Mac, chicken McNuggies, or fillet of fish. It would have been quite cool if you went back for a Happy Meal. I'm not willing to wait any longer. I'm going back there. I'm going to get my Happy Meal toy and I'm going to leave. Who remembers the old school Happy Meal toys? I used to have this little dinosaur. Do you remember them? Yeah, I used to have the little dinosaur that folded up, transformed into the McDonald's cup.
Yes.
So I
got all of those.
You've got
I used
all
to
of
get a
them.
lot of McDonald's toys.
Do you guys remember getting? I remember getting the PS1 demos. Do you remember getting the PlayStation 1 demos in your Happy Meal?
Oh, vaguely, yeah.
Okay.
I remember in high school, the big one was we got Lego packs and we'd swarm McDonald's during.
Well, see, here's the thing: is I was always a McDonald's kid when I was young, but Burger King. I think it was Burger King had better toys.
Yeah, see, I didn't really have Burger King that much as a kid. To be fair, McDonald's was always my family's go-to.
So they had these Pokemon cards, I think.
They did. What? Who? Burger King?
I think it was Burger King.
McDonald's did it.
Oh, see, I don't remember. It might be.
They had the figurines.
Yeah, they had figurines, but Burger King had the gold-plated cards, and yeah, I still have one of those. Still, I keep it as a good luck charm.
Do you know, McDonald's is one of the biggest toy producers in the world, if not the biggest, I think.
Really?
Yeah, because of the
That's
Happy Meals and
hilarious.
stuff. Yeah.
Jesus Fry Christ says, fillet is French teabag, it's filet. I ain't French. I will not be held to their standards.
Bro, Crime Guy sounding like
Step on
sounding like those YouTube videos where it's just how does it go? Would you like your bread? It's gluten free. What the hell's gluten? Take it out. No, it's gluten free. I don't care if it's free. Take it out.
Right. 2, 1. Beep beep. Right. Let's see what chat have said. Oh, Shrouded, what was your? Did you have McDonald's? Any toys you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I remember those Transformer things. I think I had the fries one.
Oh,
yeah.
Wicked, yeah.
The things I remember collecting when I was a kid was tiny terrapins from Kinder Eggs. Remember them?
Which ones were that? Sorry,
tiny terrapins from Kinder Eggs.
See, again, I didn't.
Does no one remember them? They were amazing.
Well, Mergoot probably wouldn't, because they were Kinder Eggs were banned until 2015.
Yeah, in America.
I know what Kinder Eggs are because in junior high and high school in the 80s, there was a German deli called the Zooks Pizza that had them. They didn't care about the ban. It was right next to the high school, so
Have you seen that
It
one
was-
classic video of like a kid opening their things at Christmas, and she finds a Kinder Egg in like some packaging, and she turns to her mother. She goes, "I can't have this. These are illegal." It's the cutest
Yeah.
thing ever. I love it.
Right, chat have said 3% think it was a fillet-o-fish. 28% said A, Big Mac, and 68% said B, 20 chicken nuggies. Well, if there's any Hassan Piker fans in the chat, you will be pleased to know that that is the correct answer. It wasn't, however, it wasn't Hassan Piker that went into the back.
I have the story here, by the way. Apparently, he was just there. It doesn't mention anything about there being like a really long queue, but apparently he just goes over, he takes the chicken nuggets, and he goes, "There are 20 nuggets. Here we go. I'll get them myself. I've got my 20 nuggets. I'm sorry. I'm tired of waiting." He then leaves the store and walks off into another store where a McDonald's employee appears to just like follow him while calling the police. And he just starts like eating the McNuggets and like yelling at the guy. And then eventually the guy gets so pissed off about the employee being on the phone to the police, he just starts throwing the nuggets at him. So he doesn't even enjoy the nuggets.
Wow.
It's quite wild.
Here we go, Bilbo.
You seen that video where someone tries to go behind the counter at McDonald's and they just like throw oil at them, like hot oil?
What?
No?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's like they were like starting a fight with the staff, and someone tries to go behind the counter and they just get a load of oil and just chuck it over them.
I've seen a
Very
video where
straw
someone
dogs.
I've seen a
Very
video
straw
where
dogs.
someone like starts a fire in a McDonald's, and it's hilarious because it's just like idiots.
I haven't seen that one.
I think hang on. Yeah, I've just found it.
There's so many videos of crazy McDonald's fights.
Yeah. It's an oil fire. They start an oil fire in like the chip thing. They try and put water on it, and it just goes insane. Hang on, I'm gonna put it in the memes because it's kind of funny.
I love how McDonald's has bouncers in England. I don't know if that's a thing in America,
Yeah,
but we have bouncers
we
on the
do.
doors in
I
America.
think that-
We
I think
actually
that-
do.
I think that depends on where you are. In fairness, I've not seen that.
I've seen them.
Really?
I've
In
seen
Newcastle, you haven't seen it. I thought.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
sure.
it'd
I'm
be
sure.
all
I'm
over
sure I've
Newcastle.
seen bouncers at the Newcastle one
I've not seen it in Newcastle. Maybe I go to the decent ones.
on a night time.
Oh
night
yeah,
time,
maybe
the
that's
bouncer's
it. Is I
cool.
just don't go there at night.
I've seen
Yeah.
Because they got
security
a
guards.
24-hour Greg's in Newcastle.
They do, yeah.
24 Greg's. Wow.
Oh wow, nice.
I
Just-
love Greg's.
Just before I move on to question 21, I just want to mention Bilbo Balboa's comment in the chat. Chicken McThuggets. There we go.
Nice one, Bilbo.
Denzil, do you want to close us off with this one?
I shall indeed. So to the chat.
To the chat.
Hold on.
Yep.
There we go. The image you're currently seeing is a picture of a fry-up that a newlywed couple snapped and shared onto reddit.com to share their disgust. How much did they pay each for this abhorrent meal? £17, £18, £19, or £20? Your time source out. I'm not gonna lie. That looks like something you should be arrested for selling for
that's
prices
horrible.
like that. That is
Salad.
vile.
Salad.
Is that
I
salad?
Is that in? Is that
It's
the
not
UK?
even
They
the
bought that?
salad.
Yeah,
Look,
it was in the
here's the thing,
UK.
I used to
£3.
work. I used to work in a cafe that would sell fry-ups, and we had really solid fry-ups, and those were £3. So seeing this for those prices is actually sending me into like a patriotic rage right now.
Denzel, you've got the.
That's how you do is a good one. Morrison's nail it. Morrison's do a really good one.
They
Does it?
do.
Half
They
rack?
do. Yeah.
man,
Morrison's
it's
great.
top tier stuff.
We used to have a Morrison superstore. It was quite short lived actually, but they had the cafe there, and yeah, their fry ups were really good.
Oh, Haley, a fry-up is like the most stereotypical British breakfast. Although amusingly, it fits in more with like an American style of like stereotypes because it is the most unhealthy thing you would ever know. Like it's bacon, eggs, fried eggs,
Fried bread.
Yeah, you'll have some lovely fried bread. Black pudding is a favorite if you're having a properly good one. It's just loads and loads of really greasy breakfast foods, and it's amazing.
So an
best.
English breakfast minus the beans.
Can't have
Basically,
beans
yeah.
as well.
Well, you can have English
yeah.
breakfast is a fry-up. They're two different names for the same thing.
I really want to get one of those frying pans that like compartmentalize so that you can like put each like different
That's a
type
thing.
of food. Yeah. If you go to Menkind, you can buy them in there.
Mankind.
That's a good
What?
idea.
That's a shock.
It's such an yeah. Mankind is amazing.
What?
Yeah, it sells all these like nerdy things and
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, I think I've
It's
been
like
in one of
gifts for
them.
your
Don't
dad.
they? I was about to say, don't they have loads of like toys essentially? They have
Yeah,
loads of
yeah.
like, little
There's
robot
one-
things.
there's one
I've
in the
been in.
Metro
Yeah,
Centre.
yeah.
No, I was going to say I've been in one of them in Newcastle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think-
Who's answering this, by the way? Is this chat
That's
or
a
is this?
chat.
This
This
is
is
just the
chat.
chat's one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you want him to get it wrong, don't you? So you can have a go.
Yeah, you can click on an answer.
Chat's been demolished today. I'm not going to lie. The standards have dropped. I'm afraid.
They don't
Chat-
even have toast in the fryer.
Chat-
This is
chat
just
normal-
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
outraged.
Honestly, I'm
No
not gonna lie.
toast.
With the quality of this disgusting thing, I'm expecting those like breaded things at the top to be like veggie things. You know, the ones where you open them up and it's just vegetables. It's vile.
Mm.
Ugh.
Oh,
Well, I
what
think,
is
I
that?
think the
What is
sausages
that?
might be
Oh.
veggie sausages.
Oh my! Oh
They
my!
look a bit sus to me.
Look at the
Oh,
aestheticness of that vote.
I've not even seen this.
Holy shit!
Those look like hash browns from like.
I know they look like
Wendy's
hash browns,
or-
but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised with how bad this entire thing is. for it to
What's
be
that like brown circle thing there in the middle? Like
I've
sort of
no idea.
Looks like-
I thought that was a
disgusting.
stuffing ball. To
That
be
looks
fair, I
like
thought, what is
a
that doing?
orange-
stuffing. Yeah, it's just
Um,
It looks like a sausage patty.
Right.
If you can
Disgusting.
call
Yeah.
that sausage.
20%
I'm
said D, 20% said B, 30% said C, and 30% said A. So we have a tie break between A and C. We're going to have to pass it to one person in the chat. Denzel, who do you want to pick?
Oh, but you know what? With how he's been going through these questions, I want to ask Jesus Fried Christ what his answer was.
Okay, so well, it's between A and C, so he gets the deciding vote on that one. Question 21. He
Question
said
21,
C.
C. Oh, Jesus Fried Christ, you've let the team down. It was not, in fact, C. So, Horror Shrouded, what do you guys think?
okay.
17, 18, or 20 pounds?
Middle of the road? B?
Yeah, surely £20 is too much even for that.
£20
posh
is
place.
crazy if you haven't even
Yeah.
got beans.
Yeah, I mean, the beans and toast and stuff might be on a separate pot because sometimes these posh places do that, don't they?
Oh, I'm
know, a little
struggling
separate
with the
pot next to
salad.
it.
The salad is just annoying
honestly,
me so much.
And
Any,
it's
nothing,
annoying.
of
It's just
nothing else.
annoying.
Of nothing else, I'm
Oh.
infuriated by the single rasher of bacon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, actually, yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
oh, I can't imagine having a single rasher of bacon in anything. It's like you've got to have at least two.
You have to have at least two, definitely.
Yeah, it's like eggs. You can't have just one. That's not right.
It's not even like presented nicely. Like the eggs, like all the
It
whites
is.
all
It does
broken
just like
off. It's just
thrown on it. And
Yeah,
again,
it
once
can't
again,
be a
that
posh
brown
place.
thing, whatever it is, looks like someone's just
Mm.
done a curly on your fucking plate.
Yeah,
It's-
it
ugh.
just-
People.
Really, I think it is a falafel.
Yeah, I
Just
think
the
it's
salad
falafel
is
too.
taking up
ridiculous.
space. It's just like spreading out, saying, I could
Yeah.
be beans, I could be toast, I could be mushroom, but no, I'm kale.
I could be purple. I could
I'm
be purple.
18
I could be
pound
anything
kale.
you like.
Disgusting.
The salad's just man spreading over the plate. So you said,
Oh.
did you say 18 pounds was your response?
Yeah, I reckon. You think?
I just think if it's D,
18.
I'd be too annoyed. So
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
damage.
Final answer?
B. Yeah.
B. It's the incorrect answer.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Shrouded. Just never listen to me again.
Disturbing Mergood.
It's all right.
17
Okay.
pounds or 20 pounds?
So I'm going to throw a curveball here. I actually quite like salad with breakfast. I'm an awful
What?
person,
Ow,
so
what?
I'm going to go £20. That's what I think it could be.
I'll go.
If I'm hungover, I like eating iceberg
Blown
lettuce.
my
all the
mind,
time.
Disturbing.
Iceberg lettuce is very
Oh,
nice.
I'm sorry. It's like when I'm
I'll
hungover,
follow
the first thing I want to eat is
Disturbed's
iceberg lettuce.
lead.
Yeah, but if you order the breakfast and you got a salad, like if you got like a fry up and then added your own salad to it, that's all right. But ordering a fry
Yeah,
up
that's
and
what
then
I
getting
do,
a salad
yeah.
on it, that's just wrong in my eyes.
Yeah, I think
Surely-
on the plate
surely.
it looks wrong, but on the side,
Mm.
I'd like on the side. I do like that crunchy freshness that you get on the morning. Just like
Yeah, this is the thing. Is I'm
it's
actually
good.
a really big fan of salads myself, but this is just terrible presentation. Also,
Yeah, presentation
a
is not on
salad,
point.
Also, here's the thing: a salad should be nice and fresh and cold. A fry should be nice and warm.
Yeah,
They're
that's more
ruining each
wilted.
other. They're ruining
Yeah.
each other by being on the same plate as each other. It's horrid.
Yeah, this isn't cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you going with £20? Did you say?
I
Yes.
think some places just charge so much for
They
like
do,
weird
they're
stuff. I think
horrid.
yeah, I think £20.
I've seen one time when I was down in I think I was in Manchester, and I had like just a bacon sandwich for breakfast, and it wasn't even a fancy bun or anything. It was just some bread with bacon in between. It was a £5 for just like one bacon sandwich. It was awful.
Hmm. Who does? Have you been to Costa? They're like their bacon sandwiches are horrific. Have you had a Costa bacon? See,
mate,
I don't eat. Yeah,
I don't
eat
get
meat,
bacon.
but they do.
I
used to
learned
have
my
them back in the
lesson.
day.
I don't go anywhere for bacon sandwich that isn't Dixon's.
Dixon's. Oh, what's Dixon's? What's that?
10 seconds, guys.
It's a very Newcastle.
Oh,
place.
sorry.
But anyway, so you're saying
That's
£20?
what we'd
though.
said.
That's the
20
final answer.
pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
£20 final
It's
answer.
incorrect.
No way.
£17.
Oh,
What
man.
is this?
That's a bargain then.
I believe this is the first time we've had a question not be answered correctly at all.
No,
by
this
any
is
of
the
them.
second one.
Second
2
Oh,
time.
did it happen
weeks ago.
before? I must
Yeah.
have missed that.
You know, I reckon they paid £17 for a buffet, and then they made that breakfast up themselves and took a picture of it for Reddit.
Oh,
Maybe,
that
That
maybe.
makes
maybe.
sense.
I do just want to say Stephen Brightsworth comment. I want to be able to see my face in the sausage for £20. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that concludes the quiz. 21 questions done. All right, let's have a look at the final scores then, shall we? So in last place, I'm afraid it is Team Chat with a paltry 3. Performed
Disappointment. Chat's normally demolishing the teams.
performed like the fry up you see on screen.
Oh, that's a bit much.
In second place, it's Team Shrouded with a respectable 7 points.
That's
Respectable
I'm
7
all right with that.
That's the thing is you technically answered like the same amount of questions as you were given.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So you got a third
That's
of them
actually
right.
really solid.
So yeah,
That's
awesome.
basically 100% correct.
Under
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, under the old system, it would have been a full house, but unfortunately, it's not under the new. It's not the old system. It's the new system, and the winners and the true crime knowledge guru with a whopping 10 points. It's Team Disturbing. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. So yeah, that concludes the stream for this evening. We have actually crossed the threshold into 2 hours. But before we go, we'll just quickly do a round table, just see what you guys have got planned for the near future, and yeah. All right. So we'll start with Team Shrouded. Shrouded, have you got anything coming up in the next week or so, or?
I've got a video in the works. I've been trying to get it done in between scenes to my ill dog, so it's a bit delayed. But I don't want to say too much about it. But it's nearly done. It's coming out soon, and it's another weird true crime story, a bit of an obscure one, I think. So yeah, it should be good. Soon. I don't know when, but
Awesome
next
stuff.
couple of days.
Thank you.
That's
And
Shrouded
tuned.
Hand. Shrouded Hand currently is linked in the chat if you want.
Oh yeah,
to go and
thanks.
subscribe.
Come check out my channel. Give
absolutely,
me a subscribe.
absolutely. All of the channel links are down in the description as well for you guys
Yeah,
as well.
but
And
I'll be putting them in the chat as they
legend.
talk.
Cheers, mate. And Horror Show, what have you got planned in the near future?
I am working on a heck of a lot for December, but for what's coming out immediately, Sunday I'm doing a very special stream. I am doing a non-horror related video, a stream with a good chap called Pharaoh, all about the way different ways of persuading people in 12 Angry Men. Classic film, and some of the things it uses to convince you that are completely unrelated to the legal arguments made. But most of my content is horror movie related. I do a stream every Thursday, 8 p.m. UK time, and usually that crime guy is my regular co-host on that. So check my channel out if you are interested in horror movies.
Absolutely.
I will leave it there.
Yeah, I cannot stress how criminally undersubbed Proper Horror Show's channel is. Do check that out, especially if you like horror movies, if you like horror themed reviews. if you want sort of more sort of conversations, kind of like what we've done here in between the questions, definitely go and check her out. Before I move on to
You're roboting.
Am I?
Yeah, you like completely muted out there for a minute.
Okay. Before I move on to Team Disturbing, I do want to say happy birthday to Bilbo Balboa. Let's get some candles in the chat. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat for him.
Hey,
I did see it earlier, but thanks, Rory, for reminding me. Thank you. So while you guys set up the candles in the chat, Disturbing, my dude, thank you ever so much for joining us. I hope you've had a good time.
Yeah, my pleasure. That was good fun, man. I enjoyed that.
Excellent, thank you, man. More than welcome to pop back on any time, as with you, Shrouded. But did you want to let the guys know a little bit if you've got anything in the works or anything along those lines?
Yeah, I'm doing the same old. I've got a really grim crime story coming up soon, very similar to the Jessica one I did recently, where she decapitated her mother. I found like the male equivalent of that one.
Oh wow!
It's like the exact same story, and same kind of creepy smile as well, which is weird. It's like almost exactly the same, but just a man doing it. So I'm doing that at the moment. And that's about it, really. I'm I'm off on holiday soon. I'm off to Bali soon, so I'm doing
nice.
that.
Oh, brilliant stuff! Like
yeah, so exciting time.
Hope you have a great time, man.
Yeah,
Denzel's also put your link in the description in the chat as well for anyone
thank you very much.
hasn't subscribed to Disturbing. Definitely go check him out. Mergu isn't so much a content creator as such, but you do have a Twitter account, which is in the description.
I want to find that quickly.
Want to tell the guys a little bit about what you do on that?
Geopolitics, politics, and science posting, and a lot of shit posting. Right now, the big one, science posting wise, is at Fossil Cup. They're doing the world's best fossil fields. So they're in week 1 already. Voting is already happening, and that's at Fossil Cup.
Oh, nice one. And Bilbo, 28, mate. You don't look a day over 26. There you go. And last but not least, my co-host for this evening, Denzel, mate. Thank you ever so much for helping out, dude. And
hell yeah.
You want to stick your link in the description and tell the guys
just a
what you
quick
do?
introduction. Yeah, I'm Denzel Jones. I'm actually a VTuber over on twitch.tv, twitch.tv/Denzel_Jones. Tonight's one of my nights off, but I try to stream at least 4 nights a week, if not 3 if I have work. It normally bumps down to 3. But I am actually going to be streaming tomorrow night around about this time. I believe it's going to be Arkham City, because Batman, of course, the world's greatest detective. I do like to play through the Arkham games. And then on Sunday, if anyone likes chat integration and strategy games, I'm going to be playing a game of RimWorld where the chat decides everything. We did this about 2 weeks ago. Where we started the colony, and it took us about 2 hours to even get into the game. It was 2 hours straight of just like ideology creation and randomizing the various characters in our little group. It was great fun. It was ridiculously stupid. Pop over there, twitch.tv/Denzel Jones. And I do like chatting about kind of like, crime stuff, because I do theme myself around being a private eye. So I'm quite good at figuring out crimes and mysteries before they are revealed. So they're good fun.
And if you've got an Amazon Prime account and you don't use your Prime Twitch sub, why don't you give it to Denzel? I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I really would.
And as for myself, I'm working on I'm working on one case at the moment, but with work and whatnot, it kind of slows me down. But it will be out as soon as possible. But yeah, guys, thank you ever so much for this evening. It's been amazing. Thank you for the super chats as well. Greatly appreciate that, and I hope you've all had a great time. And I hope the panel as well. I hope to have you back on here soon as well. And I've sort of seen some other suggestions as well for other guests. I will see what I can do. But yeah, all that is left to say is until next time. Take care and goodbye.